Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we're going to fire one bullet into the Qualifier weekend event. The format is Explore, best of one, and I'm expecting a bunch of green-white angel decks or aggro decks since it's best of one. That's why I think I'm going to play blue-white control. This is kind of my go-to deck when that's the field I'm expecting, so hopefully we play against green-white angels a lot. Let's check out the games. Alright, this hand's fine. Have a little bit of early interaction. Going to be leaning heavily on this make disappear. Alright, playing black, red. Do stuff. What do I want to discard here? I'm thinking probably Shark Typhoon. I think I like holding onto all these cards. I would consider Teferi, but I think maybe Shark Typhoon's a little bit better here. All right, well, we should have discarded Teferi. Classic. We will take your 1 damage. All right, we'll play our farmland here. Rekindling Phoenix. I think we can just make disappear that. Well, they'll never get the egg if it doesn't die, right? All right, now this is where I'd like really love to have that Shark Typhoon back. We're just kind of bluffing a counterspell, I guess, at this point. But we can play Teferi next turn, which is pretty huge. What does opponent have? 4 Fatal Push in hand? Okay. It's not a card I see very often in Explore. Deals X damage to any target. You may cast this. You may cast a spell with mana value extra less from your hand. Okay. They can play a 3-drop. These are some cards I just haven't seen be played. Well, we're definitely going to play our Teferi next turn. Alright, Veto's probably a nice pickup here. And an Absorb is really nice. Is this some combo deck that I just like don't know how it works? We will counter Hour of Devastation. Alright, feeling pretty good now. Just need to draw some more counter spells. Okay. Another Veto. It's perfect. Now they're thinking, oh, well, I better attack Teferi now since this is probably not going anywhere. I guess we can play our Field of Ruin and kill this Lounge. In case they were just waiting on a blue source, but I don't think so. I'm actually just going to main phase Deluge here. I don't think I need to make disappear at this point. Can still play both my counter spells. I don't know how opponent can win this game from this point. But. I'm just going to cast this so I don't have to discard it. Wait, let's cast two, right? Here we go. Yeah, I like having my Teferi. Yeah, we can just use our March here. This is 3-drop. This is a weird deck. I feel like I'm missing something. All right, Typhoon is out. We should be able to close the game pretty quickly with this. Still have Absorb as backup. Yeah, that's Absorb worthy. All right, GG's. Not sure what that deck was, but GG's. Ooh, I guess this is okay. Be nice if we could draw some lands. We do have a Typhoon we can cycle. Sand would be really good if we had like one other land, I think. We playing Spirits, maybe? Blue-white Spirits? Or there, alright, just a control mirror then. Really do not enjoy the blue-white control mirrors. They're playing Thespian Stage, so we can expect some Lotus Fields here. A lot of dead cards in our hand right now. If we don't counter this and they just play a Lotus Field, then that really sucks, so I'm gonna counter it. It would have been like real nice to hit a land there. So I'm just playing that main phase because it's... You can't miss a land drop in this matchup. But here comes a Lotus Field copied by Thespian Stage probably. Or just a Strict Proctor, okay. Alright, well they're going to have infinite mana. Go ahead and block, because we can probably play a Verdict or Temporary Lockdown to get rid of this Proctor. I do think the Lotus Field version of Blue-White Control is much better than just the original Blue-White Control, having access to Lotus Field. Like, this is a harder matchup for us. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a play other than hold up our counter spells. I don't think I want a Verdict here when I can counter a lot of their stuff. Deluge is pretty annoying here, but I think I let this resolve, and I want to use my spells for, like, if they play a Teferi or something else that matters. Once they get Teferi, it's pretty much over. Another Proctor. I'll most likely Verdict next turn. Let's see if they want to eat a counter on this. I guess they could also just have Wandering Emperor. Not really sure what else is good here. I mean, you almost just want to take a land. Maybe I'll just take a march. Got plenty of lands. Let's go ahead and play a Verdict. We can start discarding some of this stuff. Like, Make Disappear is probably not going to do anything. I could have taken the other card that destroys their land and get rid of one of their Thespian stages, but it'd be harder to set up. We'll get rid of Temporary Lockdown and Make Disappear. You can still cast an Absorb and a Veto. You can play a Memory Deluge next at the end of their end step. The end of their end step. What does the opponent have in their hand? What is going on right now? I'm just going to play Emperor here. I can untap 2 lands, so it's not a big deal if they counter this. I need to get some kind of clock going. Despite everything, I mean, do feel like we are nicely ahead. Once they start hitting us with those, like, discontinuity? Discontinuity? I forgot what it's called. Where the card that just ends our turn, things are going to be pretty bad. Get rid of the land. I probably should have discarded March here, but... Foretell? I guess they can start just taking turns if they're playing that. Make some birds, take some turns. I'm going aggro. What do you want to play with your infinite mana? They're just discarding. All the Teferis. I'll probably just discard this Teferi here. Two to the bottom. We can ult Teferi here. Are we going to get an ult Teferi? Even though if we destroy all their lands, they're still sitting at 9 mana, which is pretty funny. The same amount as we have with all our lands. Oh, come on. Let me have that. Lame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make a massive shark here. 7, 9, 11, 12. It'd be so close. There it is. Discontinuity. Do they have another one? Yeah, this is where they start to fire them off. I mean, I didn't really care if the shark got countered. Or not countered, but if they had it there. Like, I would much rather resolve my Teferi and have a Veto backup. Do I care about Farewell? I don't think so. This game is taking forever. Alright, what do we want? Probably a Field of Ruin and Absorb. Can get rid of this castle. Just gonna go ahead and do that now. That way I can untap 2 lands with Teferi. We've both drawn a lot of cards. All right, here we go. This is where this might be their turn. They really go for the Teferi. They're going to try to resolve another one. And then we have Make Disappear would be good here if they counter the Absorb. Alright, 2 Teferi's gone. Another Emperor. All right. Teferi's starting to threaten again, too. A couple more turns, we can ultimate him. Plus, they're at 5, and we're going to have plenty of power here. Depending on what they do, I could just use Wandering Emperor twice if they have like a verdict here. Okay. I don't mind letting the Farewells resolve. And this is the downside of playing blue-white control, is you get in these mirror matches that just takes so fucking long. Do I go for the win here? This is, like, not a good play. I shouldn't do this, but I just want to end this game. Do they have a march? Oh, wait, they do have a castle, but I can kill it with my march. Ooh, that's a good draw. All right, can we win here? Alright, this has got to be GG's, right? Holy shit. I'll pay the 1. Oh, man. I don't care what happens in the rest of this. The rest of this qualifier plan. Like, that was... I feel like I've won. I should just qualify for that match right there. Please do not be a control mirror. Please do not be a control mirror. I'm going to mulligan that. No blue sources. Hand's not that great either. But I guess we can try it. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, well, this deck's really good when you just have one verdict, and that's usually enough to win the game. Plus this Veto might be good too, if they have the sack an artifact, get free 1/1 card. I forgot the name of it. Ooh, land was nice. Just need to drop one more. Verdict will be really good. Are they playing... Okay, are they playing like artifact equip stuff? Sure. Got a land. That's pretty nice for them. I don't really want to use this March yet. Ooh, that's juicy. Wasn't a land, but it was the next best thing. And we still have a verdict. I think we should be in a pretty good spot this game. This Munivault will be a little annoying. But we do have a March for it if they decide to attack with it again. Now I can absorb and have the March available to me. And if I draw a land next turn, then I'll be in really good shape. I can just pretty much answer anything they do on this turn. Sorry, no love for these hoes, is this guy's name. Very nice. Yeah, you can have an Omnithopter. Ornithopter. That's pretty annoying. Sure. I'm gonna let you have it, though. You can attack my Teferi for 2, that's fine. Or 3, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna counter this one so they can't kill Teferi. I think my plan is to probably play Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor into... I should have cycled the farmland there and untapped 2 lands. I think I'm going to go Wandering Emperor there in step, plus, and then Supreme Verdict the following turn. Which will be really good if they play another creature here. Four, 6. My life is getting kind of low. At 5, but I think I'll be fine here. Or just another temporary lockdown. I think this is probably just as good, if not better. Now we can just start hitting them with Wandering Emperor. I can play Shark Typhoon next turn too. Sure. Or I could make a 3/3 Shark. It's not bad too. I think I'm going to do that. That way I can have my counter spells up. I hope they don't have some like 5 mana or a 5 damage second artifact spell. No, don't do it. Did I just punt? No, not Shrapnel Blast. No. God, I did punt. Can't believe I got Shrapnel Blasted. Stupid. All I had to do is just not do that, you know? Just didn't have to do that at all. Could have won that game easy. Been 3-0. Would have been 3-0. God, another blue-eyed mirror, please. Please. Why must I suffer? Let them counter this, and then we can play it to Teferi. That's how it goes. Unless they have a two make disappears. Or a Jari Disruption, plus another counterspell. This is where you just, like, concede. Alright. I just don't have it in me, you know? Just don't have it in me on another blue-white control mirror. Pretty good draws, though. As like recklessly as we're playing this game, this is like the best hand you could have. Oh my god, I almost like conceded because they started tapping 2 mana. All right, GG's. Ooh, no blue source. I would keep this. We just had like if this was a island or something. Okay, not bad. I think I'll get rid of 1 land. Now I'm going to be missing that land. All right, playing probably against creativity combo. Come on, hit a land. No. All right, we're suffering now. Very nice. Okay. Playing the Magma Opus version. My options are I could Dovin's Veto this if I really don't want him to have it. Could Absorb, but they might have another counterspell for Absorb. Or I could play Wandering Emperor, which probably gets countered too. So I think I like just doing a Veto here. Fable's pretty good in this matchup. They can discard all those like damage spells they're sitting on. This might be a little crazy, but I'm gonna get rid of this token. If they're playing Creativity, I don't want them to have that. And like, I don't think my marches are really gonna get that much better. Plus, I get to play a Teferi now too, since they couldn't have a 2-mana counterspell. If I played again, they probably have a Make Disappear. That's pretty risky if I play Teferi again and the Make Disappear. I think I have to pass the turn here. And I can still, like, I can play a Wandering Emperor, the end step, to beta counter, and then play Teferi next turn. Although they're going to have 4 lands, so they could just have 2 Make Disappears, and then that's a terrible play. Yeah, there's one that we just absolutely knew about. So I think we'll just pass again. Kind of do the same strategy where we play this Memory Deluge at their end step and see if they counter it. Make Disappear is pretty nice. I guess they could actually play their Gear Hulk now. All right, they had all the counters, all the divide by zeros. Too many control matches. I chose blue-white control because I thought I was just going to be playing green-white angels. Because when I play on the ladder, I feel like green-white angels is at least 50% of the decks I play is just angels. Alright, so they didn't learn, they just looted. And what have we played? We have played a weird deck, artifact aggro, and 2 control matches so far. No, 3 control matches. This is the 5th game. We played blue-white twice, and now we're playing this blue-red control. just hard cast an Opus. Love it. Guess I can have Teferi now, though. I'm gonna kill this now. Just to play around a counterspell, and I still have Absorb I can play. In case anything crazy happens. But I'm assuming Teferi is just gonna die or something. They played a Mutavault. We have Field of Ruin. And we have another March. It's probably not going to get much better in this matchup. March on a Gear Hulk is pretty expensive. They're touching Teferi a lot. Do you want to touch them? Let me touch your lands. How you like that? Alright, they didn't have a way to deal with it yet, unless they want a Gear Hulk at the end of my turn. I'm gonna kill the Mutavault. Are they gonna Gear Hulk in response? Gotta tap that land. You want to play it before we get in step? You can have that one extra land. I can have 2 tapped out. What do you want? I think I let this resolve. All right, come on, buddy. Sure. You got him. I know it feels weird not even going for an absorb there, but really my main concern is Gear Hulk, which is dumb here because I just like tapped out where I couldn't play absorb anymore. Volcanic Spite is annoying because it hits Planeswalkers too. The card's pretty OP. Come on! How many lands do I have? 4, 5. So I can play Teferi and play an Absorb. They made a token. Did they draw creativity? I don't want to use my 1 absorb on that. That card's fine. I can just Supreme Verdict. If I draw another land, I could play Teferi plus Supreme Verdict. Yeah, I don't want them to get a Gear Hulk and then they could... I think Farewell would be like really nice right now. I can get rid of all this crap in their graveyard. Oh man, do they just have a Gear Hulk in hand? And they're going to play Exhibition, okay. All right, they're down to 1 card. Swear that card better not be a Gear Hulk. It's probably a Gear Hulk. Just big rip. Just big Memory Deluge right in their face. I could take a farewell there, but... Give me 2 counters here. All right, GG's. Okay, I think this hand's fine. Got a few things we could do. Make Despair is a great card. Glacial Fortress, not looking too great with this hand, but it's okay. Playing Mono Green Devotion, I'm assuming. Can't counter that. Alright, another Teferi is not really what we wanted there. This could be it for us. Mono Green's not really the best matchup for us, but hey, we can eat an elf here. They really don't have anything to do with 5 mana. Cavalier. That's why they didn't need their Mystics. They just had a Nykthos. Alright, so they have... Well, they have this Hydra, which sucks. That's 10 on board. Technically, they could just attack next turn and win. There's nothing I can do to stop it. All I have is this Deluge. I have to, like, you know, pretend I could kill this Hydra or something, but... Don't really think there's a way to win here. And I mean, if they go for the attack, I lost. Maybe they'll think I have a Wandering Emperor or something, though. Okay, maybe they don't activate it, and that might save us here. They'll at least give us one more turn. I don't really know, like, how else we could get out of this situation. They pretty much just have to whiff here. I mean, if I counter it, then, like, even if I draw a Verdict, I'm still dead to the Hydra. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's just no way out of this game. They're just going off now. We'll just let them enjoy. They just get to play Storm the Festival again. Feels bad, man. I mean, I guess I could draw a Verdict. Nah, I mean, if I draw... Yeah, Verdict just doesn't do enough. I would need, like, a way to kill the land. Alright, Verdicts plus March plus another White Source. Maybe that would save me. Alright. 26 mana, okay, I go. 16 land, sorry. This is their turn 4, by the way. Hope you find my pain entertaining. I'm not conceding. I'm just letting them enjoy. Sometimes you just gotta let the opponents enjoy it, you know? You want to untap your Nykthos again? Go ahead. Wow, another Karn? That's greedy. Look at this loop. They can just keep doing it. All right. It's just never gonna end. So we'll end it on that. All right. Well, we won 4 games. We punted 1. You know, four wins is not bad, but yeah, would have loved to not punt that 1 game. And mono green on the play with just the nut hand. That's hard to beat with any deck, honestly. Yeah, so I'll see you later.